Stevenson, squad, Stevenson, squad, squad, Stevenson, squad, Stevenson, squad, squad, Stevenson, squad, Stevenson, squad, squad, Stevenson, squad, Stevenson, squad, squad,
Stevenson squad. We awake this morning. Hey guys. Mackenzie.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
I know. Good. Hey, well, we heading to Chapel Hill this morning to see a friend of mine that has his own church. Pastor Nate. We all dressed up this morning. Oh, they got the truck down here on the street.
Don't have it. That's your friend, man.
I don't know. I don't know whose it is, but it's just on the street this morning. Something you don't see every day. 18-wheeler on the side of the road in the neighborhood. But either way, we're on our way to Chapel Hill. Your tooth is big?
That's a lollipop, look.
Mackenzie, you wild.
Well, the way to start the morning with a lollipop.
Open the egg.
Yeah. Breakfast of
Hey,
champions.
don't look at me.
Be careful with that coffee corn.
See, I ain't been able to drink. Don't look like.
I'm trying to drink coffee with no top on it.
Yeah, I don't have a top. Somebody took my cup. I have a cup with a top, but it stays with someone else more than I have it. So
Well, I've been on the road a lot, so I've been.
anyway, so hey, I don't have no top.
Dang.
Yes, you do.
You got a top. You could have. I don't know what happened to the top before that cup.
No, this is a cup. This is a drink. You know what I'm saying? It's
Oh,
like
yeah, I
a
got
drink.
you.
I just like to have that option for cup because we don't have many on-to-go coffee options.
Yeah. That's
I use that Starbucks red cup.
Yeah. Hopefully the weather hold of the day. I mean, it's a little cloudy right now, but we're gonna have a good solid day, good fun day. It's always good to hang out with the family. Like yesterday, we were in Smithfield while Quan was hanging out with Madison, Mackenzie, Aunt Nick. Hanging out with Aunt Nick.
Prayer.
And what was y'all like?
Mother's Day brunch.
You said Mother's Day prayer.
I started saying that, but we did pray.
Oh,
It was the Mother's Day brunch.
okay. You gotta wait till Mother's Day to pray though. Remember that next time. But yeah, we had a good day yesterday, man. It was a full day.
And so that's why I need this coffee. I wanted to get up a coffee spot, but due to time,
Do the
I
time.
do it with a carrot.
Yeah.
Why does it say go over here?
Cause this is our first time going to visit my friend's church, so and it's about a good hour away in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. So, and, you know, every church is different as far as like, you know, what time do people normally get there? You know, like the church started at 10, so do people, you know, get there at 9:55, and you know, do people get there at 9:30, or do people get there at 9 a.m.? You know, I hear stories of churches where they there an hour early, like already sitting down. You know, some of these, I guess you might say mega churches or whatever, you know, might have that type of flow, possibly. You know, I guess any church could have that, no matter how many people is in there. But I just hear more about it concerning like certain mega churches. Oh yeah, you gotta get there an hour early, already be seated. You know? And then some churches, you know, they seat you, like especially if it's a television broadcast, they like to fill the people in, so it's not a lot of space. And then some churches, you know, let you seat yourself. You can sit where you want to sit at, you know.
That's true.
So we're gonna find out when we get there.
Yep.
You know, I should say I'm friends with Pastor Nate, and then they're gonna be like the last 75 people said they friends with Pastor Nate. So yeah, right this way, sir. Yeah, man, it's all good. But we'll see you when we get there. What you getting ready to say?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you was getting ready to say
It
something.
did look like I was going to say something.
Yeah, like you was getting ready to say something. Like you
I had a lot of thoughts.
but you had a word.
No, I don't have a word. The only word I would
You have a word like IAG got. They got a word for you every time, honey. Let me tell you.
No, not every time.
It's all
but
about
I mean,
God.
like they say though, that lifestyle.
Their lifestyle.
Even if they don't give you a quote unquote word,
Yeah.
or they don't have a scripture. What's that claiming? What you did? Oh, the hallelujah.
Building a little neighborhood probably.
If they don't give you a word or a scripture per se, they want to the way they live.
Yeah.
You know, on and off camera.
Yeah.
Is a testimony to the word.
Yeah. And I would say the same thing like for us, man. Like we just want to inspire people, you know. And what they say, what the young folks say, we ain't on here capping.
Oh, right.
You know, hey, we're going out in a Tesla, and then it's not our Tesla. You know, we're going home and it's an Airbnb. You know,
I ain't got time
with us. It's not about that at all. You know, one of my goals for this channel has already been accomplished. I've gone back and looked at videos and they just little or not even born yet. You know what I'm saying? It's just like being able to go back and look at family memories, you know, and the excitement on their faces. Like when we had rented the Model X and we picked Madison up from school and she was like all, you know, hyped and excited and everything. That was cool. And yeah. And that was fun to like rent a car that we're interested in and do a comparison to see how our family fit in that vehicle versus Model Y.
Because a test drive is one thing.
Yeah.
But to have it overnight, even if you could have it a couple of days, like especially overnight, where you're able to drive it home, park it in your driveway or your garage, maybe run an errand, get to the grocery store or something with it. You can't do all that on a typical test drive. So.
Yeah. But I will say, especially if you watch this video and you know you've never driven a Tesla, been in a Tesla, I think you would enjoy it. And we're in the Tesla Model Y, and the kids are pretty comfortable back there. Got one with a car seat, and we got one that's big enough to sit back there with the seat belt. But it's a lot of room, a lot of headroom, and let's just take a look at the front. There we go. So you can see the screen. Huge touch screen. Huge touch screen. And we're gonna let the car drive itself. You see those blue lines? That's your basic autopilot that every Tesla has. And of course they have what they call full self-driving, where it'll make every turn, you know, for you out of your driveway all the way to your destination. But the Tesla Model Y, I mean, it's the Swiss Army knife, as I like to say. It's not small like the Model 3. Hey, relax. It's not small like the Model 3. And it's not large like the Model X. You know, and like the sedan, the Model S has its benefits, but it's not the biggest and doesn't have the most storage. But so the Model Y, this vehicle right here, is the best option, in my opinion. The most versatile option. There you go. Because we have the performance version, where you know it's got a nice 3.5 0 to 60. That's pretty spicy if you ask me. And yeah, that's my thoughts on that. What are your thoughts on the Model Y, Quan?
Perfect.
Oh wow, that was a great adjective. Perfect.
I mean, I really don't. Know that. I really don't. I get distracted easily.
Yeah.
But I really don't have any. I really don't have any complaints. I want the Model X, but really, this is really perfect.
Yeah.
The space for our family. Now, when we have someone riding with us or something like that, it might be a little different. But as far as regular day-to-day activities, even traveling, we have plenty of space. And the trunk has a sub-trunk. So you got the trunk, the sub-trunk, you got these little pockets in the sides of the trunk. You put little things in the side. And then you got the front. We put a little cooler. You know, so yeah, it's perfect for me. It really is. I like the way it drives. I like the technology. I'm not a huge technology person, but the technology that I utilize daily is wonderful. I love the convenience of my phone. I think a lot of cars have done that now. So I've been in the Tesla for so long. And with Tesla for so long, I didn't know. But a lot of the cars, I think, are starting to have the same technology on the phone. You know, where they can like start the car from the phone, or unlock the car, or set the temperature. I love that when I can get in the car and it's already cooled down, already for me more so warm than cool.
Yeah. So the keep feature, or some people use dog.
And I don't really keep. I don't use keep. I probably need.
I use keep. Keep is when you let's say you're running in Walmart right quick, or however long. You hit a button that says keep. It keeps the car at the temperature that you want it to stay in. So if you want to keep it at 65, it can stay at 65 the whole time. Maybe you have a cake that you picked up, and you know you got to make a stop. Or you got some ice cream in the car that you picked up, but you got to make a stop. So you can leave it on like 60, you know, and keep the car cold the entire time that you're in Walmart for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or whatever. You know, so I think that's a great feature. And then the car is not running. It's not an engine. There's no engine, you know, in the Tesla. So that's
Right.
that's an advantage. But I can hear people saying, well, I can automatically start my car,
Right.
and my car can be started from the phone,
Yeah.
but your car is running with an engine. And that's fine. We have a car with an engine as well, but we're just talking about the Tesla right now, you know, because we're in a great country where you can choose to drive whatever you want to drive, you know? And that's what's funny to me. If somebody's talking about, let's just say a Suburban.
Okay, back there. Need your water? Back down to the water.
She already did. If somebody was online talking about a Suburban, right, you wouldn't have 50 people saying you should be driving a Tesla. Like, they wouldn't just come out of nowhere and jump on the post, right, or on the video. But it's like if someone ever says anything about like a Tesla or something, it's always somebody to be like, well, my such and such car can do the same thing. I'm like, well, great. My car can do the same thing too. My Corvette has automatic start.
Right.
And the air conditioning can run.
Yeah,
But you know. But it's just like, man, nobody ever jumps on a Suburban post or a
Never.
Yukon post. Like, they always jump on like a Tesla post, which is kind of cute and kind of funny actually. Though. It's like, wow.
They're different.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's
Like,
becoming more common though. That's what I keep telling you every day. I'm seeing them in more videos on social media. I'm seeing them in the parking lots. We used to do a game traveling, like local travel. And we would be like, how many Teslas are we going to see?
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, we'd be struggling sometimes trying to get to the number because we say, okay, 10, 5. Now, oh my goodness, you just go down the street and you're running into them.
wow, we used to say like 5.
5, and I have a hard time getting 5
A
for like an hour
whole
drive,
on a major highway.
and 5 Teslas. So it's become more common. So
Well,
hopefully that'll
we
start
see
to
5
change.
Teslas leaving the neighborhood.
I got that right.
Yeah, if you go out the front gate,
Got that
you might
right.
see 7 or 8.
Right there.
And what's crazy, as Tesla, you know, we like Tesla, so we kind of know, oh, there's a Tesla at this house, that house. You kind of know the cars. Like, you know, maybe if you drove Camrys, you would see all
Yeah.
of the Camrys on your street, and you would know which house that they're at. So, but yeah, I like cars. Period. I know Quan grew up liking cars, so it doesn't matter right now if it's a Tesla, if it's a Corvette, if it was a Lambo, you know, which I'm going to have one day. We're going to have one day. Quan told me, oh, you should, there you go. You said you should get the yours first,
Really should.
so your family can ride in.
I think so.
Thanks for guilt
I
tripping
think
me.
so.
Thanks for guilt tripping me. So we gotta get some things in order first. We do things in order. So we gotta get the money, and then we can get those type of things, man. But that's gonna be fun though, and it's fun to dream, man. It's free to dream, and that's one thing I love about YouTube, man. We can pull up YouTube, and someone probably has a video on that favorite thing that we have, man, like a Lambo video, or you know, like I like the IG farms, you know, if you like that type of like family, you know, farm, and it's cool seeing them put stuff together and seeing it all work. Man, it's out there on YouTube. So maybe somebody's watching our video right now saying, man, I like the family, you know, I like the seeing inside the Tesla as they're going down the highway. You know, it's out there for you. So keep dreaming, keep believing. It's free.
Stevenson, Stevenson.